Hello everyone, welcome to the Port Moody Recreation Center, where the Cloverdale Colts, in front of you in their blue jerseys, will be taking on the Port Moody A1 team here tonight. This will be a rubber match between these two teams, a third game of the season, each team having won one game, with both of those games being one-goal games. So we're expecting another close contest here today to decide the season series. As per usual of late, the Colts will be down a few players. They'll be playing without Trevor, Patrick, and Jesse, all unavailable to play tonight. Logan will be getting the start in net. Colts looking to break a 6-game losing streak with only 2 games left in the regular season to set themselves up for the playoffs. So let's see how they did. It's going to be a spectacular start for the boys in blue as we see Zach dump this puck in, and it's going to come off the lively end boards here in Port Moody, and Jackson's going to feed that right across to Tyler, and he's going to put it home as you see the fans just arriving for the game, barely catching that goal, and the Colts are up 1-0 with only a few seconds into the game. You'll notice on this replay, Jackson give a quick glance over to Tyler so that he knew where that blind pass had to go when he picked it up off the wall. So fine work there by Jackson to set that up. Now we see Arjun pick up a loose puck and split the D. He's unable to get a shot. He's kind of being held there. And then as Noah sweeps the rebound on net, he gets cross-checked from behind, but no call from the referee. Next, as Linden pinches in along the right wall, Port Moody chips that by him, and then Orson comes over to the far side, which allows a pass to the middle for a breakaway in. That player is unable to convert. A nice save by Logan. Again, Linden struggles with another one on the point. Lively boards here in Port Moody, and that allows that player to get around him and come in and get another shot on net. And then Linden is lucky that Riley catches that player that he hits from behind and prevents him from falling, because that could have been a penalty for the Colts. And speaking of potential penalties for the Colts, here's another one where this puck's going to get dumped to the far corner. Tyler's going to try and receive it, and then Zach's going to come in late and go knee-on-knee with the Port Moody player. Ref is there, sees it, deems it not to be a penalty, but it was borderline, and Colts are lucky to get away with that one as well, I believe. And the Colts are finally going to get burned on one of these pinches along the wall as that 2-on-1 is finally going to get converted after those two Port Moody players ping-pong it back and forth. The shot's going to go low glove side, beat Logan, and it's now 1-1. Then with just 2 seconds left on the clock, 2.6 to be exact, Port Moody's going to get one last chance right off the face-off. That goes over the net. Not sure if it would have counted, but it does go over the net, and we head to the second period tied 1-1. And with Port Moody on the attack, the puck comes out front, and as that shot goes off, Linden gets his leg down and makes a nice block, and that helps make up for some of those gaps on the blue line earlier in the first period. So back at the other end, here's the Colts swarming around the front. That puck from Riley goes through to Lyndon Fraser, and he just puts it wide. You can see him slam his stick in frustration there, and he's going to get another chance, though, just as he comes out front, and then he gets thrown down to the ice. And that's going to draw a penalty to Port Moody as all the players get together to discuss that play. But Port Moody's going to come out of that with a penalty for putting Lyndon Fraser down to the ice. And the Colts are going to look to capitalize on this power play. You see Zach scissor with Arjun there and give it to him, and he throws it on net, and then Seth gets a shot off the rebound, and it comes back behind the goalie, and he finally does sweep it home. And that's going to be a 2-1 lead for the Colts, a timely power play goal to give them the lead. And here's Port Moody trying to get the tie back. This puck's going to come in front, and as that player tries to one-time it, it hops just over his stick, and the Colts are able to clear it away. Now the Colts are going to get another power play to try and extend their lead as Riley's taking that puck around behind the net, and he gets the can opener hook from the Port Moody player. So here we are on the power play, where Zach's going to look to try and generate another Seth goal right in front of the net. There's the shot, and the rebound's there, but this time Seth's unable to grab it and put it home. And the power plays are going to continue to come as Lyndon Fraser does a really good job to stay on side, and then as he's going down the wall, he gets pasted to the boards by the larger Port Moody player, and the referee's going to call that a head contact penalty and put Cloverdale to the power play. Unfortunately for them, that power play produces nothing, and then a little bit later, there's a play off the wall where that Port Moody player just picks up a loose puck and just randomly throws it at the net, and it appears to hit a defender in front and ricochet past Logan for a 2-2 game. And it's soon to be 3-2 as Linden tries to make a play to hold it in at the wall. It bounces again weirdly off the wall, and Port Moody takes advantage here in their home rink, and a nice backhand move to slide that past Logan. And now Port Moody has the lead 3-2. To open the third, we're going to see Karn flip this puck down the ice, and Arjun's going to race onto it looking for a breakaway. But at that time, the Port Moody goalie comes out, bats the puck away, prevents that chance for Arjun. Next we see Zach with a turnover along the wall. And then he finds Jackson. Jackson gets a good shot off, but the Port Moody goalie gets that pad down and makes the save. And here's another attempt at a breakaway from Arjun. He makes a nice block, but he's unable to get away from the defender, and he has forced to take a shot from the outside. Now it's time for Port Moody to have a power play. First we see Tyler in on the force check, and as they pull away from him, he reaches in with his stick, hooks the player. Referee is right there, so it's going to be a hooking penalty for Tyler. Port Moody doesn't score on that power play, but it does kill a large percentage of the remainder of the game. And with the net pulled, there's a nice save by Karn to try and preserve one last chance here at the end, but time is going to run out, and the Colts are going to lose again. As we look at the stats, Zach leading the way with 2 assists in today's game. Let's have a look at the season stats. Zach is now back with those 2 points, 10 points up on Jesse for first place. Let's have a look at the standings now. Just one game left to go. Colts are stuck in 9th place, can't move up, can't move down. So let's have a look at what that one last game is. It's against Richmond on the 31st, and we'll see you then.